So we've been very prepared for been working on this for many months. It is the fairest system. We want to make sure that students continue to study. So the exam grades won't be submitted until the 18th of June. That gives more months of face-to-face teaching as schools are going back on the 8th of March. We want to do everything we can to help students deal with the consequences of this pandemic. The pandemic, it has caused all kinds of disruption to children's education. That's what's driven this. And what we're doing as a government is trying to make up for that by all the measures we announced yesterday about the catch-up, the recovery premium, and that builds on all the catch-up funding, the £1 billion that we announced earlier this year, and the one-to-one tuition and so on. We want to make sure that no pupil, no student suffers long-term damage to their prospects as a consequence of this pandemic. And one of the things we need to do is to make sure that they get grades, they get their qualifications this year so they can move on to college, to university, to an apprenticeship, and not have that process, that progress disrupted by this pandemic. And that's what this system does. It's the fairest system that we could devise. We've worked very closely with teachers and with the education sector in devising it. It's had widespread support when we consulted, including 50,000 students